Deep in the heart of New Jersey lies the Pine Barrens, over 1 million acres of dark forest and endless legends. It's a place of mystery, isolation, and stories whispered for generations. Strange lights, ghostly figures, and creatures said to stalk the night, but none more feared than the one born of curse and terror. Tonight, we talk about the Jersey Devil. Then I'm pressing record and you start this sucker. I have notes for whenever I'm supposed to pick off, so you get us going however you want.
And all that runs through my head is murder, death, kill.
I'm using that. That's how we're going to lead into this.
Okay.
Murder, death, kill. All at once. Screw, void, deny, defend. It's murder, death, kill. MDK. Deep breath. Now let it loose.
I'm just gonna drink.
Welcome back, everybody. This is our third episode in our spoopy series. Dakota is going to start us off today. I hope everybody's doing okay.
We are doing the New Jersey Devil today, and I just did like what people believed to be origin stories. I don't have proof, stuff like that. If you need me to get some, I can pull up my old English paper, but
I have some things
I
have
have
written down.
the origins, and the first one, I didn't change anything about it. I just copied and pasted it from my English project from last year.
Oh, so we get to grade your work.
So it's gonna sound like an English project.
Professor, how well are you
we're
at
not
grading?
doing this.
Not bad.
No, because in construction, we were using a saw the other day.
Yeah.
And one of, like, second, third years, he started walking around and grading your saw cuts. And he grabbed my worst one and gave me an F-. I threw it in the trash. I'm like, that's not my good one.
Well, you're cutting against the grain?
No, I was...
How'd you get the saw to move in reverse?
The instructor showed us how you can, like, you don't have to do a straight line.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
what I was doing with one of the pieces.
Oh, yes.
And that's the piece that this kid decided to grade. Instead of my one, I had one that was perfectly straight.
I mean, nah, bruh. That's the wrong one. I wanted you to grade this one.
Anyways.
That's not my final cut.
This is a lightning bolt.
Charred burn marks just tore it through. You have a beaver coming here and gnaw on this thing. What is this?
That's driftwood.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anyways, back on to New Jersey Devil. This urban legend starts when a woman gave birth to the devil in the 1700s in Estelville.
Okay.
Oh. I forgot to mute my phone.
Dude.
Give me a second.
Build that suspense. On a dark and stormy evening. Don't let me distract you at all.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God, banjos.
I'll mute my phone.
Out here in the holler lies the Jersey Devil.
This is not how I wanted to die. He's just crying.
She gave birth to the devil. Sorry.
Estelville, New Jersey. Okay. This woman, Mrs. Leeds, is pregnant with her 13th child.
13?
Yeah.
Good God.
During this time, the number 13 was seen as a devil number. Knowing this information, she cried out, "Let it be the devil." To this day, people are unsure if she called it out of fear or if it was meant to be a curse. A few months later, the child arrived during a tumultuous storm. I had to use big words. Yeah. We had to use, like, 2 words that we didn't know in our project, so... The house
Okay, hold on. Did they have to be relating to the story, or could you have just picked two words that you just don't know?
relating to the story.
Oh, because I just would have put two random words. Like, I didn't know what this word meant. You said pick two words I don't know.
Fucking ne'er-do-well.
The house was surrounded by with loud thunder and lightning.
Thundering.
You've said worse.
No, I know.
Some say it was born as a
You
baby.
don't play with it the way I do.
Some say it was born as a baby devil, but others say it had a transformation. That's where I used my other word that I didn't know, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But it had a slow transformation and slowly grew all its featured.
It had a small changeling.
Either way, it had a kangaroo-like body, dog head, horse face, bat wings, and horns and a tail. The family was horrified as they watched this devil uncurl its wings and fly out the window into the swamp. After a while, it moved into the Pine Barren woods, which is where it is commonly spotted today. Occasionally, it is known to leave and feast on people's farm animals.
Yummy, yummy.
That is the main, one that people know.
Okay.
But I did find 3 others.
Okay.
And, 2 small theories that are, just a sentence.
Okay.
But these, I'm gonna be honest,
You don't like them?
No, when I found these, I just copied and pasted them. I didn't write them. I just copied and pasted.
Okay.
Anyways, a variation of the tale tells of a young woman who encounters a passing gypsy begging for food. She was frightened and refused.
Please, sir.
Hold on. Let me get it out.
She was frightened and refused. The gypsy cursed her for her refusal.
They usually are.
Years later, in 1850, with the curse forgotten, when the girl gave birth to her first child, a male, he became a devil and fled into the woods.
Damn you.
And then another
Plan
version.
B didn't work.
Another version is that Mrs. Leeds, who was a Quaker, had refused to be converted from the Quaker faith. There was this man who kept trying to get her to convert to a different faith.
Oh, okay.
And she kept refusing.
Change religions. Okay.
So the man that has been trying to convert her got so angry with her that he told her that her next child would be an offspring of Satan.
Oh, so he cursed her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then another version is that the child was born a monster and that Mrs. Lee cared for the child until her death. In this version, the child devil flew off into the swamps after her death.
Okay.
And then the realistic theories, the 2 that I found, was...
Wait a minute, you think that Gypsy wasn't realistic? You didn't like that scenario?
These are one of these 2 was more realistic because one of them is that people say it could have been a pterodactyl. The other one, which I think with how the time period works, it could have, that could have been it. Apparently some people say it was just a deformed child, but at the time period, they're because I don't think it was that common, and they were you know how it was in the time, they were fucking shunned upon.
Okay, hold on.
Pterodactyl.
I'm getting a lot of information here with this one. So, it's more common to have a deformed child that has wings that can fly?
No,
Not
I'm
common?
thinking
What are you...
she just had a child with a special need or something, but because of the time period, maybe people exaggerated it, and then it just got
So instead
worse.
of just a swollen leg, sir, you have a walrus sucking on your kneecap.
Is that what that is?
That's a pretty large leap of just special needs deformities.
Yeah. Take my good hand. It's a claw.
Oh, the claw.
I don't know. I do feel like that's a big leap.
Literally. Holy
That's
crap.
all I have.
I mean, I get what you're saying. But I feel like it's a big leap. So,
That's...
having a deformity to now you got fucking bat wings.
I would
my
kill
g-
for bat wings.
Nice save there. I saw that. A skill there.
That's because I was drinking last night. My reflexes are good.
You got him dialed in. So for those of you who have watched these episodes in the past, Nick said he was going to do the Jersey Devil a while ago, but he has had some difficulty in doing so.
So we wrote it for him.
Performance issues.
So we're helping him out a little bit. Dakota did our start, like she said. I can pick up then what you have if I don't die. So that's our origin of the Jersey Devil. Before we get into like accounts of the Jersey Devil, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like what we did back with the what episode was it? Where I did the train, was it the Missing 411 where I talked about like the environment and stuff?
I don't know.
Oh, you have a great memory. Thanks a lot.
Probably.
I did that for the Jersey Devil. So, for the Pine Barrens, the environment and the influence of it.
It's
I'm gonna
literally just
assume-
pine trees and sand.
I'm gonna
A little bit more building here. It looks like crap.
Oh, Addie wants
There's a
to
lot
know
of
if we're
burnout
gonna go to
cars in
Spirit
there, too.
Halloween
I
or
don't
not.
know.
There's a lot of abandoned cars there.
So there is over 1.1 million acres of southern New Jersey. It is full of dense forests of pitch pine and oak with swamps, bogs, and streams. I'm trying to read this and you're just like, Nick has plenty of accounts. We're just helping him get the ball rolling and then we're going to go.
I've spent a lot of time there.
Like you said, it's sandy. It has acidic soil, made large-scale farming very difficult. It has a bunch of small homesteads that were isolated. Winding rivers, hidden ponds, and misty clearings allow creatures, real or imagined, to vanish quickly. Fog rises from swamps, especially in the morning or after rain, creating a hunting atmosphere. So then just really brief historical use in human activity, because I've heard all the stories like about Jersey Devil and whatnot. Well, not all of them, because I didn't know about like that gypsy one. That one I've never heard of. But I thought I'd go on like, so what drew people to the area? Mm-hmm. Native Americans hunted and foraged here. They did not farm it, but they did forage for
I just
stuff.
don't see how you could even farm there.
That-
like at all.
See, I've never been. I've never
Like I
been
said,
to the location.
Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's just pine trees and sand.
Early settlers did small-scale logging, charcoal production, and cranberry harvesting. The isolation of homes and sparse population allowed legends to flourish. It does have, according to my research, rich wildlife of bears, bobcats, deer, and large birds. Its isolation holds eerie, unnatural, and natural sounds, visual tricks from fog and dense trees. The forests are viewed to be hundreds of years old, giving it a timeless, haunted feel. Rough terrain discourages casual exploration, enhancing fear and suspense. Did I describe that well enough for you, sir?
Yes.
Did I hit that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, your physical descriptions of the Jersey Devil. You can correct me if I missed these for what your account was. You said a horse-like head.
Dog-like head with a horse face.
Okay, because and you can help me because you know this one. Some accounts say horse-like head, and some of them say goat-like head.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So there
I've
are
heard that,
two
yeah.
descriptions of that. Now they're all supposed to have bat wings, claws, and a forked tail. That's like the general consensus.
Yes.
Now screeches like a banshee, emits a foul stench, has supernatural speed, strength, and flight. Often blamed for livestock deaths and mysterious disappearances of only small animals. Mm-hmm. Now, I thought about this morning when I was out working out. There's no, human, attack, is there? There's sightings and encounters, but...
I don't think I've ever heard of one.
So it's just been, animals and whatnot. Okay. I was just making sure on that one.
We could be wrong.
Yeah,
But as far as I know, I don't think I've ever heard of one.
Here, let me do my part.
I just did a brief one here because you're our expert for this one. Because for those of you who do not know, Nick has actually been there quite a few times to the Pine Barrens. So he is, and he's got eyewitness accounts for stuff for us. So I just put a loose thing together. And when I was doing my research, I'm like, I have always heard horse,
But then I came quite a few that were saying goat head, and I'm like, I don't recall, because the image I have in my mind is that like black and white rustic picture of like the kangaroo-esque body,
Yeah.
the wings, and then the dog horse's head, like with the long neck. That's what I always remember. But then in illustrations, yes, you will see the horns on it, but I'm like, is that the mixture of like if you put horns on a horse, it looks now like a goat? Is that what they're going with? So, what you got?
The closest it's ever gotten to an attack was in the 1920s. A taxi driver claimed that it attacked his car.
Oh,
But
okay.
normally it said it just terrorizes people with its screams.
Okay. Well, I think, what is it? The 18th and 19th centuries I have in here are scattered reports from farmers in southern New Jersey. Glimpsed briefly before disappearing into the Pine Barrens. And yeah, it's about his goats. My goats were gone in the morning, and the ground around the pen was clawed right up. Some said it was the devil of the pines. Cultural significance of the area has always cautioned and told children, stay out of the woods or the Jersey Devil will get you. So in 1909, though, is when the surge of sightings would happen. So I have 1909, mass hysteria sweeps across southern New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York. So it doesn't just stay in New Jersey. The sightings go outside in the PA and New York states themselves. The descriptions are the same, adding in glowing eyes.
I've heard that.
Okay. Again, still just after livestock, nothing. They warn children, but there's no, other than like what she said with the taxi, there's no children attacked. I'm assuming it's because children are small.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Like, it goes after small animals, maybe,
Okay.
small children.
Now, when that whole situation happened, it was referred to as that error as just the devil or the devil's child. It wasn't till 1909 that it was actually referred to in a newspaper dubbing the creature the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, I've also heard it called just like the lead devil. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
or the lead devil. It wasn't till like early 1900s that they stamped it and started calling it the New Jersey or the Jersey Devil. Eyewitness from the Philadelphia Inquirer in 1909, I found that flying across the road, it screeched like a banshee and vanished into the pines before anyone could stop it. An eyewitness from the same time says it looked like a horse but with wings and its eyes were fire. I ran faster than I ever have. And what we got here then, reported attacks and mysterious deaths. Where's my quote? Right here. Farmer from 1920. I found prints like a man's, but clawed like a wildcat. There was no one else around for miles. Folklore has grown alongside economic hardship and superstition in these woods. These Pine Barrens lurks something evil. Describe for us
The pines?
Pines that
Would
you've
you
gone
like some
to.
olive juice?
Just the juice? You are so caring with your olives.
I
I
hate
swear.
olives.
No, I'm good.
We
Thank
have
you.
another drawer in the fridge, though.
Well, I eat the olives, but you can have the juice, peasant.
No, there's another drawer in the fridge.
I'm fine for now. Thank you. So, what do you have for us? To take us to.
It's just a vast area of just pine trees as far as the eye can see and just sand. It's a very, very secluded area. There's nothing. It's like I said, eventually, every once in a while, you might come across like a house that's out there. Just
Is there anybody living in the houses? Or are
Don't
they
know.
just abandoned?
I have no idea. Like there's random houses and like like I said, there's a lot of abandoned cars out there. I'm pretty sure the mob drops their bodies out there.
I mean, why drop it off in the water? Just drop it off in the Pine Barrens.
Like, you could go, miles without seeing anything. Miles and miles.
Well, I got like when I go walking in the woods, when you're near pine trees, that usually like absorbs a lot of sound. And if you think about it on the beach, sand pretty much does the same thing. So if you're mixturing the two, that
It's
has got
very, very quiet.
really.
No, you can, Especially like I said, it's eerie. when it starts getting dark and you're just standing out. Like, say you're just standing there and it's just quiet. Like, you hear nothing.
I wanted my phone to go off so bad.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
And it gives you like an eerie feeling because you're just like, you know, you're standing there and there's just, you don't hear nothing. No car, nothing. And it's just like, why is it so quiet?
Now, didn't you say that you had like a photo or something?
My uncle used to, I don't know if he still does, but he had a photo of it. He was sitting in his car and it's through his windshield. But off in the distance, you can see this thing flying.
Okay.
And even from a distance, the thing was huge.
How big would you say it would be?
I don't know, because like it was off in the distance, good ways. But even like then, it was still, even on the picture, it was like probably like an inch long.
And you're talking like a regular, like what, 5x4
Yeah.
picture or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So whatever it was fucking huge. I can only imagine what it was. You know how big it was close up. If it's that big, from like miles away, I don't know, or however far, but.
What did he take the picture for? Did he just happen to catch that, or was he photographing that specifically?
No, he just happened to catch it. I guess he saw it off in the distance and he took a picture of it. Because, but it's definitely an eerie place, especially at night. When you're there at night, it's fucking. It's like, I don't think we should be here. Kind of. It's like,
what did you guys do when you were there?
Because we used to go a lot because four wheelers, like go karts. Because like I said, there's nothing there, it's sand, and there's a lot of like hills and stuff that like dunes, like sand dunes.
Oh yeah,
and
they had
stuff.
that up in Michigan, yeah.
So you drive over those and stuff, and like I said, very rarely you ever come across anybody unless they're doing the same, basically.
Right. Okay.
So there's nothing there. So at night though. I'm like, it starts getting dark. You get this feeling because, like I said, it's just quiet. I don't think I should be here.
There's a lot of them that I just watched one. What was it 3 or 4 days ago? Where a guy was walking through the Pine Barrens and he's like, you always feel like there's eyes on you. And is it just because of the silence of it that you're hyper aware now?
I think because I was assuming I think most people consider like silence was like danger. Because like
True.
When you don't hear anything, there's usually a predator around.
Right.
So I think that a lot of people probably associate with that. But like when it's like quiet all the time, you're just like, meh. Like there's something out here probably that's gonna kill me.
Well, when you were out there, did you see what wildlife did you guys see at all?
I've come across deer out there.
Okay.
And then.
Because I didn't realize it. Because what I found on the wildlife page, according to them, there's bobcats and bears and all that stuff out there. I didn't know if
I've never come across those, but I have come across deer.
Okay.
But other than that, you don't see anything.
That's odd because if it's a location that there's not, obviously you have people doing like the sand dunes stuff like that, but if you don't have that much of population-wise constantly in there, then why isn't there more animals in there?
You would think you would see a lot more, but
right,
you don't. You don't see shit.
That is because you go out into these woods, you hear birds, you'll come across deer. Constantly just walking up the one logging trail, I constantly have deer walking in front of me and whatnot, and I'm like, there's sign of life there, not. I don't want to say
nothing.
Death, but just like
it's just nothing. I'll never forget that. Like I said, it was getting dark, and I was standing outside the truck, and I was just standing there, and then we come across like a water. Okay. Like a little lake, we'll call it. And I'm just standing there, and like I said, just looking off in the distance. You don't hear nothing. It's just silent, and then like just a light breeze comes, and it's like, ooh, I'm getting fucking the truck. Like the light breeze just hits you, and you get that faint like little. Like, nope, in the truck.
I'm out.
Something's coming, and I'm getting in the truck.
Didn't Sam and Colby's New Jersey video when they were in the Pine Barrens, didn't they get lost? Because they couldn't find their way back.
Yeah, because
That's very easy to do.
I was gonna say
They went
that
to
was a
go
question I
some
wanted to bring up.
Pond or something that the Jersey Devil was known to like rise out of at a certain time.
Oh, that's
and when
right.
they went to go back, it had gotten really dark, and I think they had forgotten like some flashlights because they expected to be back, and they couldn't find their way back.
Yeah, it is so easy to get lost out there because there's no signs.
And I think isn't that
Okay.
the one where they lost Colby too, or was that Witch's Forest?
I think that's Witch's Forest.
It might have been.
I think.
Like I could go out there. I give you a map of where I'm going to be. You probably still get lost trying to find me with a map.
Really?
Damn.
Is there like no, like I won't say roads, but is there like no trails through there? Or
Well, there's lots of trails, and it's just like sand road, like just roads of like sand and
just a maze then?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Like it is not hard to get lost out there at all.
And that's probably why the mob drops them cars off out there.
You want something to disappear?
We can make it happen.
Like there's just nothing. It's trees and sand. Like
It's a wonder that they don't log it off more. Because they said back in the day they did it for a little bit, small scale. But I'm like, I mean, you could do stuff with pine. I'm like, why wouldn't you like mass pull that off more?
So if there is something out there, it's a great place to hide.
It found a very good location. Well, what would it does go after small animals, but other than the small animals, what else would it feed off of? Because it's got to survive somehow.
I don't know. Like, but then again, maybe that's why you don't see a lot of small animals out there.
I mean, that could be too, that they're that afraid.
No one just eats them, and that's why you don't see them.
Well, yeah, eat some. But you figure they get scared enough too, they're going to have the sense of like not to be there. The like little ponds, little lakes, is there like a decent amount of fish out there?
Honestly, I've never went fishing out there. I wouldn't even know if there's
Oh,
fish
okay.
in there.
Sorry, I had to let the cat on.
Because that's what I was kind of wondering. I'm like, does it live off of fish then? Because I mean,
It lives off of sharks.
the sharks are leaving in the pine trees. Oh, okay. I did not know that.
But then if there is any fucking water out there, it's not fresh water. It's all salt water.
Well, you can have saltwater fish. I mean,
And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's fish out there or not. I mean, I'd imagine. You would think, right?
that's what I'm playing with. Because from what I can only go what I've seen on TV. That's all my experience is going to bring me for this one. You've pretty much confirmed it with like it being desolate, no sound, very silent. So I'm like, okay, there's probably a few animals that on occasion run through, but I'm like, what's this thing living off of? And then the other thing is, okay, for the Jersey Devil, you said it was a child born that became a devil.
Either it was born a devil or it transformed into a devil.
Right. So is it still just the one creature that's lived all this time, or is it figured out a way to breed? And then what did it breed with?
Goats. That's why there's one that's said to have a goat head.
Okay. That's my foot. You have
You're
a
past
thing.
the line.
Oh my god. Good lord. No one asked
She
you.
agrees with me. Honey,
Sit in your window.
what's wrong?
Telling you, when these signs, you need to go out there and just. You'll see what I'm saying when it starts getting dark time out there, and you're just standing. There's nothing, and you don't hear anything. There's nobody around for
Well,
miles.
since you've been there, how easy is it to access?
To get into the pines,
Yes.
it's not hard. Like I said, there's trails and roads all through the area.
What do I need to drive through it?
I would take some kind of SUV or truck. I wouldn't take a car.
So my car that I have would not make
I mean,
it.
probably, but I've seen trucks get bogged down
Okay.
and just stuck in fucking huge ass puddles and shit.
Is there like, I don't know, like an entrance or whatever that you could just like park and then go walk through it?
Probably. I mean, But like I said, any road usually is going to lead to like some kind of opening eventually. Because I said there's so many like sand dunes and stuff out there.
Right.
Probably just like parked because we used to park there and like say ride quads and 4-wheelers or go karts and stuff out there. And there's a lot of soft sand too.
What's soft sand?
It's just like very easy to get like stuck.
Oh, okay.
Like my uncle's go kart.
Oh yeah.
You used to have to like if you didn't have it like floored,
Mm-hmm.
you just get stuck, and it's just sand. It's just, yeah, good times.
Even though it was creepy and quiet.
Yeah. And then for some reason, every time I go out there, I crash something. Whatever I'm driving, I seem to be like crash. Like, but yeah,
Cursed
It
woods.
could also just be a you problem.
I don't know. The one was definitely me. The other one I had no control over.
How
Yeah,
did you
sure.
have? How did you have no control over it?
Because when I made the turn, because
Yeah.
I was coming around a bend, as soon as I made the turn, there's just like massive like potholes all over the road.
Oh, okay.
My front tire clipped one, and I
Oh.
fucking flipped, and the fucking quad just landed on top of me. And I just fucking slid.
Yeah, it sounds like your fault.
What? The-
And then the go kart I hit a tree with.
That's definitely your fault.
Because like I said, I had this thing floored. Because I said if you go slow, you get stuck. And I went to look like behind me a little bit to see if my uncle was still following me in the truck. And when I did, I like moved over a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And I clipped like a fucking root of a tree. And it just ripped like the front tire right off. Oh, fucking smashed my chest off like steering wheel. Oh, God, it was awful. I thought I died.
Oh my God.
But
Why
anyway,
you keep your eyes on the road?
as you see, there's nothing out there.
I'm trying to think of like the safer avenue to take. I'm like, okay, let me go park at the entrance, and I don't mind a hike, and I will hike through it and walk through it.
Or even like bike.
Well, no, if you got to go fast on
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend a bike.
What about a motorcycle?
too narrow of wheels, I would think you're gonna just dig yourself into a trench.
No.
That's what I. Let me look this up here. Pine Barrens map ish. We'll see. Oh, here we go. Do do do.
Like nothing. That's all it says.
Well, you're not far from it. Like, what do you want? Because you're not going to get much visual. Come on.
Like, have you seen a pine tree? And you've seen the pines.
Oh, byway. Is that like a road that you can use to drive through it?
What is it?
It's called a byway?
I want to say yes.
Because there is some... Ugh. I can bring it up on here. Oh, come on. Why? Are you not going to break through this? What the hell? Not you, Freya. That's not going to pull up.
Over here, my dear.
Let me see here.
Oh, sweetheart.
I was trying to open this bigger. I was doing that. Will you? Because this red line here, it's calling a byway. So I don't know if that's referring to like what you can use to drive through it.
So you don't get lost and die.
Yeah. Like you can kind of like drift through. Ooh, Pine Barren All Trails. Here we go. I have that app. Ba-ba-ba. I'm seeing a lot of hiking from people. A lot of dirt. Oh, some people take dirt bike. Well, dirt bikes have better tread too. Pretty boring trail. Not much to look at, but I only went 5 miles in, then back, so didn't get to see the rest of it.
Now you saw all of it.
This sounds like you. Okay. This is from a hiker April 14th, 2004, we didn't complete this trail as advertised. Instead, we took the Batanon Trail, pink, to the Sand and Water Trail, to the newer 1808 Trail, with a brief stop at Crowley's Landing for views of the Molokai. It ended up being about 5 miles out and back from the Bastow Visitor Center parking lot. Oh, okay, so there's a parking lot there. Although it was wet in some areas of the trail, it was manageable. Maybe. This is a densely wooded trail with a few sets of boardwalks amongst the swamps underlined. 10 of 10 would recommend this hike only in the pines. Okay. Pretty dry, but nice views. Good God. Oh, really great, quiet. Quiet Friday afternoon. There's a lot of people that give it a 5 stars, though.
1 star. It ate my cat.
Trail conditions were very good. Very buggy. Glad I packed my M-Big spray. So I take it there's a lot of mosquitoes. Okay.
Well, if it's muggy and there's like
all the swamps.
Then
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that's the main picture that's on their trail.
There's a picture of a swamp.
It's a huge ass picture of a fucking swamp. I'm like, oh, that's a lake. I'm like, no, I can see it on the edge. That's a swamp. That's not. That doesn't look inviting. No, I wanted to see like more
honey, you got so much
like trail maps, because I mean there's this one here.
That's your fault. Ew.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's roads.
Eh.
This one shows it better. It looks like there's like some roads going through here that you actually like clip along the pines then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that's what I was hoping that you could do.
Do you want to rent a condo?
Maybe.
That's what it says. Pine Beach, New Jersey condos for rent.
But this is what you're referring. I will slide this over. This is what you saw. Just emptiness.
Yes. That's it. There it is. There it is.
I do remember growing, because my brother was born in Dover, Delaware. So I do remember, like, instead
Do
of...
any of these look familiar to you?
Look at it. Just miles and miles of fucking trees.
It'd be amazing to have a house there, though.
Why is that? Why would you say that?
Because no other people.
Oh, well, that's
very
true.
Isolated, no light pollution, or very little.
That's true.
You'd have a lot of
Look at
property to yourself.
I mean, if this is the road that you're going on, that doesn't look too bad. That looks manageable. I don't get this. Like, did they have stuff through there that shit just, like, grew up through it, like, out of nowhere? Because that's a train track there.
Right. It's probably back in the day when they did their logging.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, because when we lived in Delaware, I remember that as a kid, you'd go outside, and there was no yard. It was just sand.
Really?
There was some trees, but it was just sand
Yes,
everywhere.
I want you up here, but
There's
I
your
want
random...
you farming.
I don't know.
Fucking-
That doesn't look like anything would be in that water. I don't know about that.
Look at it.
I am looking at it.
Look at it. No, Dad, look at it.
Oh my god.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It is like something. It's nice.
My baby.
God, look at that water. That, yeah. Ugh. I don't know if anything would be in there.
What? What? Are you not comfortable?
That would make a nice picture. I like that.
I'm trying to have you, like, right here. Because then it's comfy for the both.
I don't know. It definitely looks like a desolate location that whatever decided to live out there would have the potential and the
Whose phone is it?
mine the ability to hide out.
Oh yeah. There's no problem.
Out of body.
So, let me take care of this real quick. Do you believe in the Jersey Devil then?
Part of me.
What part's against it? What part do you have a problem with?
Just my normal. It's like, I mean, other than that photo that my uncle had, I'm like,
Did you have any encounters yourself?
I have not.
You have not?
No.
How many times have you been out there?
At least 50 times.
Oh, okay. So
I've been out in the pines.
more than enough opportunities.
It was one of those things like, it's weekend, we're going to go, get the
We're
four-wheelers
gonna
out.
go hunt a devil.
You're
Get
gonna
your
go
gear,
barrel
kids.
through the woods again and wreck something.
Right? Like, yeah. So it was nothing for us, just a weekend. Like, let's go
Okay.
out to the pines. Do some four-wheeling stuff. So I've been out there a lot. I've never personally had an encounter. Like I said, does get eerie out there and closer to night, like I said, because there's nothing.
Okay.
And it's just like, nothing should be this quiet.
All right. What do you do?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
No
I
questions?
believe in all urban legends.
Oh.
Or at least most of them. Mainly because it's a big world. We haven't explored the whole thing. We don't know what all's out there.
That's fair, yeah.
So that will always be my excuse.
I don't know. I've always been myself like 50-50 on the Jersey Devil, but like
I
even
mean,
just
the origin, maybe no. But
yeah. The whole origin, I don't know about that. I think that became a legend
yeah.
just of like happenstance to like feed it for the creation of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it actually could have been some type of animal. But hearing you describe, like when I've seen the pictures before, I'm like, oh, that looks awful eerie. But like photos, they could like change like a perception, whatever. But then when I like talk to you and just your description, I'm like, no, everything you see, yeah, it's not. Read those reviews off. They're not lying. They're dead set. Like, nope, you don't do it. Nope.
Right? It's just like, eh.
Like, so
Nah.
that's whatever I'm imagining is probably 10 times more of like.
Right? You're going to be standing outside. It's starting to get dark. Like I said, you're not going to hear anything. And that little of the wind's going to blow by. You're like,
I don't know what it is with
in
me,
the
but
truck.
The sound of that does not bother me. That actually, I'm like, ooh, hello.
Right? You're going to get like a tickle in your nether regions.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did. This is cool. I just seen that because I wanted to see like some houses or whatever. Dakota's right. You can get houses or there's cabins you can rent that are out in the middle there. Because I wanted to see
You're
it.
just
Like,
gonna knock on your door in the middle of the night. It's the devil, and he's like, "Hey, I think we double booked."
see, this I remember. This is like it's not going to be the exact house, but like when I grew up in Delaware, that's what I remember for the house. It was a house like this, and then your yard, yes, it just had brown, thorny crap around it with just sand constantly. Yellow jackets were so bad that they buried in the sand and
Yeah.
shit. Oh God, I hated that. I think that might be a possible excursion. That is a possibility there. At least I wouldn't have anything to like drive it like unless we like rent something to like go drive it around.
Or steal
but
a car.
I wouldn't mind like at least driving through like some of the like manageable passes, and then
And then we get lost. We
Yeah.
die.
well, because isn't there supposed to be like ghost towns in there too? Like partially
Just abandoned
Yeah.
fucking.
not just the houses, but like full-fledged, like, I won't say that the whole thing's standing of the entire town, but you'll see remnants of buildings or whatever. So it's like people did attempt to like establish themselves and then realized, yeah, this isn't going to
This
work
is a
here.
mistake and time to leave.
Which I think it has to do with both the sandy soil and the pine trees, because
And the possible devil.
and the possible devil. Because pine trees need acid and leach acid into the soil, if I remember. Because if you go outside and then look at forest, like look at the floor litter and everything around pine trees, there's not a lot growing around it because the needles and everything put down in it. So if you have that many pine trees mixed with the sand, whatever is going to try to sprout out, it's stopping it immediately anyhow. So you're not going to... You're going to have raised beds and just constantly haul in dirt. So then back in the day, they looked for easy areas that could...
It is definitely not a place to set up
shop.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, because it's not looking like the water is... Let's look this up. Live up. Pine Barrens fishing.
So if there's a devil running around, he's probably there.
He's probably...
He's just in the water. It's the only thing living in the water.
Dude, they're small.
Owie. Okay.
I won't even go through them all. The fish they are showing, look how tiny this shit is. And then this one up here, they're almost like sardines. They are tiny little... Yeah, that's Photoshop there. But they are not big.
What do you mean? That's so real.
No, that's not. Oh, I can't go. See all. That'll feed you for the day.
You better get 5 of them.
Nope, only the one. That's all you get. That's your daily rations.
I'm like, okay.
God, so that answers my
You
question.
cut it
on
into
the
3
fish.
sections
Damn.
and you get 1 for each meal. With a
So
side
no
of
offense,
sand.
but some of these fish look like weird as shit too. So I mean, if that's the fish, whatever type of animal is growing up in there.
Yeah, the devil. I thought we already discussed this.
There's a huge one there.
So exotic.
What the hell's that truck doing?
It's in the water.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Oh god, there's so many others too.
Oh yeah.
I think they had a whoopsie.
I've seen a
Oh,
whoopsie.
hold on.
Never get running back and forth with chains. Yeah, I've seen that. Running back and forth with chains, trying to hook it to another truck to pull
Now-
out that truck.
Oh, this can't be in the Pine Barrens because that's not the same type of trees.
No.
Go back.
That's just an advertisement for the car. That's all that was.
Yep.
That's
And
there.
dude is still in the car.
Well, yeah, you don't just get out. You got to try to figure a way to get it out. Holy crap, that one is in.
I think that's the same car.
Oh, yeah, I think it might be same back cab.
He just kicked the other guy out of the car and went, "Hey, go take a picture."
But yeah, I've seen that multiple times. Trucks like that.
I don't know.
There's something living out there.
There's something, because it definitely has the opportunity. It definitely has enough room to grow. I will say that there is technically fish for it to eat, but you're going to be skin and bones. So we got some eyewitness accounts that I gathered up for us. 2010, Tabernacle, New Jersey. A couple is hiking out at dusk and sees a creature flying low across a clearing. Wings flapping, claws stretching out, leaning into the wind, leaving deep marks upon logs. 2015, Hamilton, New Jersey. Teenagers camping report a creature perched on a branch, glowing red eyes, screeching loudly. 2018, Atlantic County, Georgia. Atlantic County, New Jersey. Paranormal investigators record shrieks and find tracks resembling a mix of goat and bird.
I mean, in reality, it's basically the same thing. Like Georgia, the pines. Just sand and pine trees.
I was going to say, that seems to be the similarity because a lot of areas down in Georgia have the exact same setup. So it's like, how did you get that one cluster up in the eastern...
Right?
New England area that you were able to do that? Because, I mean, you don't have that. You have sand and beaches and stuff like that in Virginia, but what happened that in New Jersey you got this cluster that established that you don't see that intense until you get way down south?
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
It is odd.
Yeah.
We got a weird cat.
Yes, we do. No, I remember seeing the Pine Barrens in Ghost Hunters, Monster Quest. What was it? Paranormal Files, I think, was another one. Sam and Colby, they went there. And don't they do like haunted trails too there during like this time of year?
Probably.
For Halloween and stuff?
I mean, if I was a businessman,
You what?
if I was a businessman, I would.
Yeah, no, that's just it. It's like I mean, yeah, it is sparse and like desolate looking, but it's like just the lore is like I not to like do anything fake, but I'm like I'd lean off of him like let's go out and we're gonna like
Some kind of like,
here.
almost like a hayride type deal. Go out and, load up in the fucking...
Maybe it's because of what you said of how people get stuck so easy. It's like, well, we may get back, we might not.
Just load up a
Sign this
monster
paper
truck.
before we go.
It's usually about 40% return rate, so just put that John Hancock right there. And, don't forget, I need the payment up front. We don't pay when we're done.
I'll get you out there.
If we
No
pay when
promises.
we're done,
I'll get
only
you
like
back.
3 of you are going to be paying me.
Like, let's see how it goes.
Right? Oh, yeah.
All right. So symbolism and culture impact. New Jersey folklore, mystery, fear of the unknown is well known in the southern New Jersey area and continues to inspire cryptid enthusiasts and regional pride. Visitors to the location in 2010 said we were walking the trail at night when a screech echoed above. It really made you feel like you were in a live haunted house. Something huge passed overhead. No trees were moving, no wind, but we ran like it. Okay. And then a paranormal investigator for 2005. Tracks too big for any dog, but clawed like a predator. They led into thick woods and vanished. A writer done by 1995 said the Jersey Devil is as much part of New Jersey as the shore. Terrifying, elusive, and unforgettable. Pop culture. I put in for us and tourism. Books, The Jersey Devil, The Legend, The Lore, The Mystery by Christopher Baldwin, very popular book. Films and documentaries, The Jersey Devil in 2006, The Pine Barrens, The Legend of the Jersey Devil. And that was that one. Quotes. The Legacy. New Jersey is most famous for this cryptid. There's a hockey team, I believe.
Yes.
New Jersey Devil. That's literally how they got their name. They just took it from the story. It serves as folklore, mystery, and the fear of the unknown. It has inspired countless books, movies, documentaries, haunted tours, and cryptid festivals around the country. The Jersey Devil is much more than history. It is a way of life. And that's all I have. I did do a breakdown of like the time frame, and it seems like it goes through waves of appearances. So 18th century, 1735 is when its birth comes, and then it's not till 1840s to 1890s that you have a string of sightings. Then it goes quiet again from the 1890s leading into the early 1900s. 1900s, you have the mass sightings that's now not just in New Jersey. It goes to PA, goes to New York. And then again, that was only for a brief time, nothing again. Then we go 1920s to 1930s. It surges of farmers talking about it all the time. Then from the 1940s to the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, again, nothing. Then from the 80s going through the 90s, you have another wave of sightings happening. So I don't know why. Some people take it into account that when the Jersey Devil is seen, that it is impending doom, almost like the Mothman and a couple other cryptids, that when the Jersey Devil appears, there is a war on the horizon, and then something sparks up. I don't know if that's true or not. Because if you kind of match those dates, like the 20s and 30s, that's about World War I, 1840s, 1890s, What war was there a war that happened around there?
And
I'm not
18 what? The Civil War was what? 1860.
okay. Then yeah, that would have been that one. 1735. That's just the birth of it. So I mean, you're really not. That's not too far off for the Revolutionary War. But 1880s. When was Desert Storm?
Wasn't that what was that? Early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when the next big sighting was. Now, I didn't find like a huge cluster leading before World War II, but maybe because World War II was really so close. Or no, that was the 20s and 30s. That was World War II.
Oh yeah, because like
World War One
would have
was
ended like what was it like? It would have been like 1918.
something like that. So
And
it was
then-
just on the back
And then
cusp.
what? The 20s, and then we went through a depression in the 30s,
Yeah.
and then World War II started. Oh, we entered in what 41.
Well, actually, no, that does match up because you had the mass sightings in 1909, so that would have been right before World War One. Then it bursted back on the scene right before World War Two. So okay, no, that does match up. And then the only thing that changes then is 2005 to 2018 is where you have, it's not just a mixture of sightings from just like happenstance, you actually have paranormal investigators going out a lot more and trying to see what they can find. So I think that's where like it's going to become a little bit blurry of like quote unquote with going with the war theory, because you have people actually then searching for it. It's not just it's making appearances and coming out. Now you've got people really diving in and going to go.
You need to really start to think about that. Reminded me something about that war thing.
No, because yeah, I was getting a bad memory with like the whole war times, but I'm like, yeah, when you match those dates up, that's not like date for date, like within months, but that's fairly, and it's not like just one or two. Like you're getting there's like 3 or 4 of them that are fairly lined up with like there's a major thing that happens. So I don't know. Maybe it has some association or correlation to the Mothman, because the Mothman does natural disasters and stuff or impending doom. Maybe the Jersey Devil is the sign of oncoming war.
Right? They're fucking brothers. They're cousins.
You cover on this side, you cover on this side, and then we'll go find somebody to take care of when there's good news. They don't need to know when good news is. Okay, then fuck it. Then we'll just tell
They're
them when
like
the bad shit's going.
they're actually a part of the Four Horsemen. Like the Jersey Devil, he's just war.
What are the 4 horsemen?
There's
war.
War, death, what? Pestilence?
I was gonna say pestilence. What's the other one? Oh, I have to look this up.
It's famine, right?
Isn't it? No, that's not what I was trying to type. Don't worry about that. Haha. Come on. Oh. Oh my God, this was too difficult. We got 1 for pestilence, 1 for war, 1 for famine. Yes, and 1 for... Okay, yeah. So war, pestilence, famine, and death. Maybe that's something we could try. So what would war, pestilence, famine, death? Would Mothman be like for death then? Because it is always like impending doom. That's significant. It's not just like small stuff. It's always like major stuff. You've got the Jersey Devil then for war. So you need 2 others then we should watch out for pestilence and famine. Whenever major stuff happens for... Which I'm wondering if there isn't something like that over in Ireland, like almost like a banshee or something that shows up right before, like a drought.
Right. That would be your famine. Or, yeah.
What's pestilence? What is that? Because that's kind of confusing. I thought pestilence and famine are pretty much the same thing. Because isn't pestilence like just like, or no, that's disease, isn't it?
I want to say yes.
Because I'm just like, disease affects your crop, and then that leads into famine. So yeah, that is two separate things. I'm trying to coalesce them together. No, that is two separate. So yeah, wherever, what cryptid or what thing comes about right before plague, COVID, find those sightings. We're going to put our own four horsemen together. There we go. I like where this is going. We going to keep an eye out for
This
that
is
one.
interesting.
We got something going here. Alrighty. You got anything to add to this, dear? Or was the beginning all you had and that's it?
Yeah, that's all I had.
And that's all you got?
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add to your barrens?
No. I mean, if you don't mind a lot of sand and pine trees, I mean, take a four-wheeler out there.
I
It's
do like
fucking-
pine
It's a
trees
lot
myself.
of fun.
I do. I think that's going to be a trip. Somewhere down the road. Don't know when. I kind of want to hit the New York ones first myself. So, hope you guys like this one. This is episode 3, I said, for Jersey Devil with our Spoopy series. We have a lot more headed your way. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss another single episode. I think we have 5 or 6 more different ones that we have. We're trying to hit all like major styles of the Halloween genre. Your spooky critters, your witches, your vampires, haunted location creatures, stuff like that. And then we have a special at the end, right around when Halloween will show up, of a Halloween special. It'll be 2 episodes for all of you to enjoy. So until next time, we will see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.